What's up guys, my name's Diachronic, your host on this Destiny tutorial. On today's video, we're going to be bringing in part 3 of my, I think 4-part series of how to get to level 32 really fast in Destiny. Of course, this is going to be in the current meta that I released the video right now on. I might be watching this video when the new DLC comes out, but yeah, this is to get to level 32 when that is the maximum. In the previous episodes, we talk about getting a whole bunch of strikes for Vanguard armor, a whole bunch of strikes for materials, as well as just random tips for leveling up Vanguard, leveling up a whole bunch of other things. If you want to go check those out, make sure you go check those out. I believe I'll put them in the description down below, but if I don't, make sure you go ahead and remind me. So the basic premises behind this video is to show you how to get lots of Ascendant Shards. If you guys don't know, the main material that you do need to upgrade your legendary armor is actually Ascendant Shards, not including the raid armor from the Crota's End raid. That will come in the next video. So what I mean by this is that all the legendary armors, the last 3 upgrades need Ascendant Shards to upgrade those actual upgrades. You also need Glimmer, you also need the armor parts, you also need the other thing like the helium filaments, all those types of things. But Ascendant Shards can basically only be found in one spot, which is the Vault of Glass raid. There's other places it can be found in, which I'll be showing you guys where that is in this video. So if you guys want to do it a little bit easier, or you've already done the Vault of Glass, you can do it in other locations. So the basic premises is if you can do the Vault of Glass, I recommend you doing it. If you're at least level 26, then you can start doing the normal mode. If you're at least level like 29, 30, you have a bunch of people to carry you through it, go for the level 30, because you get a ridiculous amount of Ascendant Shards. I know I did it just recently on a live stream. I had like 21 Ascendant Shards. I did get mostly more shards than energy, and of course I dismantled the armor that I got along with it, but you get a lot of shards from the Vault of Glass raid, and this is the main way you should be trying to get into this. So the previous video can basically put you up to level 28 to 29 area with that kind of thing before you need a lot of shards, and then you're gonna have to start doing a lot of this for shards. So you can do the regular mode, just pop in a bunch of friends. If they have a bunch of level 32 friends to be able to carry you, if you can enter the level 30 raid, please do it. That will make it so much faster, and you'll get a lot of Ascendant Shards. Each Vault of Glass raid, you could easily get around like 20 to 30 Ascendant Shards. However, if you do not believe that you have good enough friends, or you already done the Vault of Glass waves, there are other ways to get Ascendant Shards. The first being the daily mission. Now this daily mission is actually changed based on your level. If you do the level 30 difficulty, if you have a friend to drag you through it, which is actually not really hard, the level 30 daily missions are not very difficult. You probably could still do a level 28 on a level 30 mission. If you just know the mission pretty well, you know where to stand, it should not be too difficult. Go through that and you will be guaranteed 2 Ascendance materials. It can be Ascendance energies and not Ascendant Shards, so keep that in mind, but that is an effective way of doing it. The next way of getting Ascendant Shards and energy is the public events. If you guys don't know, the little public events where you're just on patrol or something, it'll be like, the things are attacking, the screen will go dark and a little thing will pop up, you can get a gold star and all that stuff. If you do get a gold star, you have 2 chances of getting Ascendance materials. Sometimes you get it right there and then the other time, if you do 1 a day, each daily time you do it, 1 will be sent to your postmaster. So just go ahead and check in the tower to see if you have any packages, and it'll be like, hey, an extra 1 or 2 Ascendance energy or shards. Another way you can get Ascendant Shards is by dismantling Vanguard armor, or any armor that's legendary in general. If you find a piece of armor in the wild, or you have a better one, or you just don't want it anymore, you just dismantle it and you will get a bunch of Ascendant Shards. You cannot do the old thing where you buy the thing from the speaker, the little class item, and dismantle that for Ascendant Shards, because that no longer allows you to actually get Ascendant Shards. I think it's because a lot of people are just using their Multi-Light, buying it and just getting it, which is kind of weird, but a really ingenious strategy. But yeah, no, that does not work to get you Ascendant Shards. When it comes to the raid itself, what I recommend doing is finding at least 2 friends that have the higher level area, and you can easily find friends for the Vault of Glass raid, as well as just a bunch of higher level enemies, just by going on Destiny LFG. Just type that in Google, Destiny LFG. You can go on Planet Destiny as well. They're starting up their own one. They're very professional. They've got really good layout for that stuff. You basically put in your information. I'm whatever level 30 Titan. I have Gjallarhorn, whatever, and you can go ahead and search for some people, and you can get through the Vault of Glass raid, and of course watch tutorials over the internet. I don't think I have one on my channel on it. I have one on the Crota's End raid though. If you ever wanted to check that out. Of course, you should check out the tutorials on how to do the raid, because it is kind of important. There's a bit of complications, but for the most part, most people do know the whole strategy set. So just find somebody who's level 32, and most likely they do know how to get through the Vault of Glass pretty easily. And that's pretty much it. There's really not much more to it when it comes to Ascendant Shards. The Vault of Glass is supremely better than any other thing in the game. So if you have multiple characters, do the Vault of Glass multiple times. You have like multiple characters at level 28. Do the Vault of Glass multiple times. You get so much energy shards, and if you get extra armor there. One note I wanted to say is that the armor you do get from the Vault of Glass goes up to a maximum of level 30. The Vanguard armor are more powerful than the Vault of Glass, which is kind of a weird thing, but if you do get armor there, check and see if it's better than your current armor, which it probably isn't unless you've got like the blue armor for that sense. Otherwise, just dismantle that for extra Ascendant Shards. But anyways, again, that's pretty much the end of the video. If you have any questions, leave a comment down below. I answer every single comment that I can, as well as message me on Twitter if you want a faster response or more direct question to me, or you want it more quickly answered. That is where I answer most of my comments as soon as possible, just because of the fact that I can answer on my phone, as well as the fact that I don't have that big of a following over there. So you can just very quickly send me a message over at Twitter, and I'll just very quickly answer them. As well as the fact, if I ever do a Vault of Glass raid, for example, or a Crota's End raid, I'll always announce it on Twitter for extra people. I'll be like, yo, I'm doing a raid on Xbox One. You guys can come join me, and we can have a whole lot of fun. But anyways, again, that's the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you did like it, make sure you leave a like down below. It really helps me out, really supports the channel, especially supports this video. I took a lot of time into making these videos, as well as just, you know, just general experience over like 700 hours in this game. I may not be that good at the game, but I pride myself in being able to archive a whole bunch of other people's knowledge. That's right. But again, that's the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys on the next one.